Hey guys, make sure you stay until the end. If you make one common mistake, you can spend thousands of dollars on parts and diagnostics you don't need. Stay with us and we will explain what we're talking about. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Toyota Sienna this generation right here from year 2011 to year 2020. If you guys have a problem where the horn does not work, stay with us. We will explain 3 things that can cause that, and we will start by checking some fuses first and a relay that can easily cause the horn not to work. Always start by checking fuses, relays, because that could be really easy fix, and then we will explain what else can cause that. We will explain where you can buy cheap parts, tools, fuses, relays at a good price, quick shipping, that way you do not waste your money and time, and why it's important to always test fuses and relays. All that will be covered absolutely free for your convenience. Make sure you stay until the end. So before we start, let us tell you a little bit about us guys. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take things completely apart, we show you guys how to do electrical, mechanical, bodywork, a little bit of everything guys. If you have one of those vehicles that we're making videos on, subscribe. We'll put quite a few videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. Altogether guys, on our channels we have more than 12,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars. Now, also if you need to buy any parts, tools at a good price, quick shipping, that way guys you do not waste your money and time, we'll share in our videos where you can buy parts, tools, fuses, relays, because some fuses guys and relays are specific, especially for that Toyota Sienna. You have those special fuses right here. You also have that special integration relay right here, and the other relays, we'll put a link in the description of the video below where you can get them at a good price, quick shipping guys, because sometimes they could be also really hard to find. So let's go ahead and start on it now. So if the horn doesn't work guys, we will demonstrate on this 2014 model Toyota Sienna what can easily cause that. Now you guys have 2 different fuse boxes in that generation minivan. They will work in just one, and that's the fuse box that's right under the hood. Go ahead, pop the hood open, facing the engine on the right side here. You will have a fuse box under this cover. If you open it, you will find the main engine fuse box layout that looks like this one. Before we guys continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. So it is super important guys to always test fuses and relays, and something else as well, common mistakes people make. Sometimes you may think that a fuse is good, or you cannot actually see if the fuse is clearly burned, and in that case guys you may put the fuse back together, and you may end up spending money and time on parts you don't need, and all we had to do is just test the fuse. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below how to test the fuse. It takes only a few seconds to find out for sure if it's good or bad. The same thing for relays guys, okay? Some of those could be really expensive on cars, so we'll put a link in the description of the video below how you can test relays. And for some certain fuses guys, it's important to disconnect the car battery when removing them, otherwise you can burn the electronics. And for instance, working on airbags, fuses or anything like that, you need to wait at least 1 hour after disconnecting the car battery, and if you're not qualified and certified to work on airbag system, I will never recommend to do that guys. But when disconnecting the car battery guys, okay, common mistake people make, it's important to know which battery terminal you reconnect first. If you do it the wrong way, you can burn electronics modules. How we know about that? We burn before the traction control module on BMW that cost us $2,000 guys. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below which battery terminal to disconnect first. Check it out for your convenience. If the horn does not work guys, what you will need to check, so if you come now, okay, in that you can see that fuse row right here, that's a triple fuse, consists of 3 fuses known as fuse number 29, 30, 31. That fuse number 31, that's the one that you will need to check for the horn. Now if it burns, you have to replace the whole fuse box. Good news, we'll put a link in the description of the video below where you can get one from at a good price, quick shipping as well. Another fuse that you need to check is fuse number 35 right here, very important main fuse as well. Now relay, none of these relays is for the horn guys, okay, but if you look at that thing, that's known as integration relay. That's like computerized relay, and one of the functions most likely is built in there is for the horn. Now if the horn still doesn't work, you check fuses, everything's fine, It could be, guys, a bad horn itself. We have a video on the channel how to test horn. It could be corroded or disconnected wire, okay, or it could be the horn switch on the steering wheel or the clock spring. This is the device in the steering column that transfers the wire signal from the steering wheel to the steering column. But most of the times we see a bad fuse or a bad horn itself. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you next time.